How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Unorthodox Savings. Today I'm talking about SoFi. SoFi is a company I talk about frequently on this channel, and it's something that I have already owned and continue to own for the long term. I'm super bullish on this company, but as of recently, there is some slight negative news I want to bring to your attention, but also some really good news from speculation and as numbers that I've done myself. So in this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to know. If you want to know what I am doing in real time, I have a Discord link down below where I talk about stocks, crypto, and real estate. Feel free to join. This is a community where we share ideas and see what we're trading, what we're buying, and then share news on certain investments we have. And if you do not have Discord, any questions you have at all, feel free to comment down below. I am more than happy to answer you guys. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So as of Monday, November 19th, SoFi came out that they are going to make an offering on their shares, and there is a large misconception of what exactly is happening because people think that they're actually diluting the shares, which, if those of you don't know, means that they're removing the amount of shares that can be bought, and that's not true. So I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. So for SoFi, it's considered a secondary offering for transactional purposes with no dilution. So what that means is, since there is no shares being removed, that alone is not going to drop the value of the stock, but it will lower it temporarily because you're going to have your short-term traders who just don't like the fluctuations in the price, and other people who aren't doing their due diligence just sell because they're reading other articles they see on Twitter, StockTwits, and other apps like that. So what really happened was when SoFi came out as a SPAC, they had angel investors and other people invest to help them doing the things they are doing today. And since they have grown so much in price, these angel investors have shares issued to them, which happens to be 50 million shares, and they've all reached the price they wanted to. Now, it was up to the CEO when they released their Q3 earnings to do this. It was basically just let all the shareholders understand that they're going to be selling these shares instead of either doing it discreetly but without anybody knowing, or you just see a bunch of SEC people just selling off the stock and nobody knows exactly what's going on. I think that's a really good idea in my opinion. This can be debated, but in my opinion, I think it's good because they're being upfront with their shareholders, which is really rare to see in modern companies. The backers of this are SoftBank Group Corp, Silver Lake Partners, Qatar Investment Authority, Red Crow Capital, and Cha Cha Cha, and I believe 5 of these will be able to sell all the shares they have at the market price they're at as of now, which is why you see everybody scrambling around, and after hours on November 15th, you saw the price go down by more than 5%. I believe in the upcoming days, you're going to see this stock dip down in price, which is a really good buying opportunity for investors like you and I. So as this stock dips in price, I plan on loading up heavily. I'm super bullish on this company, and I'm going to explain to you why, and I have many different reasons. And the easiest reason I can tell you right now is that SoFi is one of the best apps and banking services I have ever seen come out to accommodate for the younger investor or people who want to get interested in financial literacy. It's a one-stop shop for everything you need. And I've said this in my last video, they pretty much offer everything, which I will get into. But the one thing I did not bring up before is the services you offer in fintech, which is the Galileo platform. The Galileo platform provides back-end services for any digital finance company, and it's a true banking service. So this basically holds all the finance and transactions behind the scenes. Galileo also allows companies to focus on the front end of their products, while Galileo provides the back end, including payment network connectivity, regulatory and compliance, authorization and settlement, security, chargebacks, fraud protection, digital first-class issuing, ACH processing, and more. Galileo also handles $100 billion in annual payments and is the back end for 55 plus clients in the fintech space, which is pretty huge because, as everybody knows, fintech is a growing sector overall, and this is already well established early on, and they are known to be trustworthy. So I really do like having them on the platform for SoFi. And doubling back of what I meant by SoFi being able to accommodate for the younger investor, what it really meant was from people from the age 30 down who were getting into anything finance related. And I'm going to read statistics off of 99firm.com, and it's just the phone usage for Gen Z overall. So Gen Z spends 8+ hours a day online. 95% of teens report they have a smartphone or at least access to one. 32% of Gen Z transactions happen on a mobile device. 55% of Gen Z uses their smartphones for more than 5 hours a day. 74% of Gen Z spend their free time online. Gen Z consumers are 2 times more likely to shop on mobile devices than millennials. 58% of Gen Z users check their email multiple times a day. 85% of Gen Z use social media to learn about new products. 71% of Gen Z watches more than 3 hours of online videos every single day. 45% of Gen Z currently follows more than 10 influencers on social media. 80% of Gen Z aspires to work with cutting-edge technologies. So the reason why I bring up these statistics in the first place is what SoFi actually has to offer the consumer, which is allowing you to invest their money through them, actually to store your money through them. They also have their own credit card services, which is really good for people who are trying to get into building credit. They offer personal loans, credit score, and budgeting, which helps you just save your money, understand where it's coming from, and what you can do to actually cut down on spending. That gives you home loans, their own personal credit card, and for those of you who are football fans, they have a SoFi Stadium, which is the Ram Stadium. If you use your card there or anything related to that, you get special discounts, which I think is really cool. They offer you insurance for your home or cars. They have auto loan refinancing, which is really good because the younger consumer pretty much doesn't know how to buy a car, statistically speaking, and they usually spend a higher price on a loan because they don't have any credit built. And they also have private student loans, which gives people a break because they can keep everything on one platform. And although many other services offer similar things, there is nothing as convenient as this, and people in the younger generation just simply want convenience and just everything to be done in one area where they don't have to go through a bunch of apps or websites to get things done. It sounds very simple, but sometimes simplicity is actually needed for things like this. And as far as the stock price goes, as of right now making the video, it's between the $21 and $22 range. I believe throughout the week it may get down into the teens. I would like to get a buying price around $16 a share. Now, I could be right, I could be wrong. This is one of those things where it's going to fluctuate so much where basically any price number could be legitimate. But my personal buying price would be $16, but I will most likely just average down to that and keep buying so I don't miss any part of the dip. So SoFi has a really good affiliate program. I'm not going to link anything or at least tell you guys the offers simply because I don't want to sell you guys anything, but this to give you an overview. They offer you money for just budgeting your money. They offer you money for investing through them, whether it's crypto or stocks. They offer you money for their credit card services. SoFi also has really big speculation deals coming up in the future. I will speak on them in another video because as of right now, everything is speculation, and I don't like creating false hype on my posts when I talk about these things, but some of them include deals with really big banks and really big people who can help fund them with money to expand their services. They've also hired new people on their digital marketing team, which you've probably seen commercials for them, Instagram ads and Facebook ads for them. They're doing an extremely well job at promoting this company. So I really do think this is going to be an amazing stock in the next coming years. I plan on holding this for the next few years, but for short-term traders, I really do think that this dip is going to be worth buying, especially because now different analysis are saying you're going to see at least a 40% gain by the end of the year. So that's all I have for this video now. I will continue to do more updates at least monthly. So if you're interested at all, feel free to subscribe. I'm almost at 1,500 subscribers. I'm super appreciative of all of you guys. I really do appreciate all your support. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.